Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today on Fitness Tech Reviews, we're going to be going over the Galaxy S3 Frontier Edition. I've been using this guy for about 3.5 years. I want to let you know why I've been using it and see if it's something that you're going to like to use as well. Other than that, let's go ahead and get right into the review. Right, first couple things you're gonna see when you take it out from the box, you're gonna be seeing, of course, your watch face, and you're gonna be seeing these plastic little guys, these plastic watch straps. So you can be taking these off, but this is also very comfortable as well. As you can tell, this is a 22mm watch face, so you could use any 22mm band that you like. So if you ever wanna go ahead and like spruce it up a little bit, I always add in like this little guy when I go out. Only negative there is the watch face is a little thick, so a collared shirt really can't go over it, but then you get to show off the watch a little bit, so that's cool. And people are surprised when I tell them that this is a fitness watch. It just looks like a regular watch when it has its OLED screen on, and it is an always on display, something that Samsung says can get you up to 4 days of battery life. In my testing, if you're going with the always on display, it's about a day and a half. It's gone down to about a day, so it's something you're gonna need to charge at the end of each one of your days. Talking about charging, you also have your little magnetic charging station. So you got your magnetic charging station, it pops right on, and then it goes ahead and it charges. So it is something you can have at your nightstand. If you need a clock, it's gonna be helpful for a clock. You can get into the application for that if you wanna do that. But the thing that stinks about it is it's not that friendly with other Qi wireless chargers. Even with my Samsung Note 10, when it goes with the power sharing, you have to get in like the exact right spot, and even then it's a little bit wonky and it tends to go away from there. All right, to go over a couple of the specifications of this watch, we have an Exynos 7270, 1 gigahertz processor, not too bad. It's got about 678 megabytes of RAM, not the best in the world, but it's got 6 gigabytes of storage. So if you want to put some music on here, but it also has a lot of space for a lot of watch faces, so it has a good amount. It also has a 1.3 inch AMOLED display with Gorilla Glass. So again, I've had it for 3.5 years. It hasn't scratched whatsoever. It's also Bluetooth 4.2, so it's a little bit older, has Wi-Fi, it has a GPS, and you can even buy the 4G version, so to have its own cellular number if you would like, and that's not something you need, and it is running the Tizen OS, which is right from Samsung. Also IP68 water resistant, so if you want to, take a shower with this guy, if you don't want to take it off, if you're at the gym, you want to take a shower, that's perfectly fine, no problem at all with that. All right, if you do have a Samsung phone, it's relatively easy, but if not, you will need to download a couple apps off the App Store, the Galaxy Wear and stuff like that, but let's go ahead and get right into the app. From here, you'll see all your, of course, things you can go through with your settings. You have your notifications, you can block notifications from bothering you, say if like Google Maps wants to tell you something, you can block that type of stuff, and you can manage your applications from there, uninstall. You can reorder them, so you are gonna see your different watch faces when you hit the bottom right button to go through and reorder them so you know where they're at. Also, you can add content to your watch. You can add music track, images, and stuff like that. I turned off that auto sync because I don't really care to see images on my watch. Like, hey guys, you want to see a picture of my dog? That's just weird. And also send SOS requests. So especially for the ladies out there, if you triple tap that bottom right button, it will go ahead and send out an SOS message to a recipient of your choosing. Again, not something that I would like, but it is something that's handy. Find My Watch, so if you ever lose it somewhere, it's gonna let out a chirp, and of course if it's dead it won't, but it's gonna help you from there. Samsung Pay. I want you to talk about Samsung Pay. So hitting that top right button twice will get you into Samsung Pay. I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite things on this watch. It uses NFC technology, so it kind of mimics a magnetic strip. It can be used on any card reader. It's really funny. Like they're like, oh, it's not gonna work, and then you do it, and they're like, oh wow, what watch is that? It's kind of funny each time. You can do your account backup, sync your phone stuff, and update your software that. And we have watch faces on here as well. So these are the built-in watch faces that you'll be able to use. All you gotta do to build it, to change them on your watch is kind of hold it down, and then you can swipe around. You'll be able to use it from there. But if you want to use it here, you can download them off the Samsung Galaxy Store that you could use, but you can also use the Facer app. So with the Facer app, let me show you this real quick. You can pop it right on and then get right on into your Facer station on your watch. Once you do that, it syncs up with your phone. It takes a second or two. Believe me, this watch is pretty old. It's seen better times, but you can choose any of the free ones, or you can go ahead and pay for them on the Facer app. I usually just go with the free ones, but you can have a lot of fun with it. Like as you can tell right here, I have a fun little Pac-Man one, so that's a lot of fun. And then all you gotta do is like hit, let's go to Super Mario. So you gotta do that, whatever, I don't wanna do preview mode. Then you just do free, a fun little Mario watch face. So there's a lot of great things and fun things you can do with this watch that are great. Another thing I want to talk about is the fitness tracking. So of course we're fitness enthusiasts, so talking about the fitness tracking. It is pretty good auto detecting your fitness activity. It's been kind of funny if I'll be on a rower for a little bit of time and all of a sudden it tells me, hey, you've been rowing for 10 minutes. We're just gonna go ahead and let you know and we're gonna track this fitness. I've done it on a bike, I've done it running, jogging, and even walking. About 10 minutes into your activity, it's gonna go ahead and immediately start logging so you don't have to start it on your own. Of course you could do that as well, but it's funny, even with its sensors on here, it works pretty well to know which movements you're doing. I remember I was on a elliptical once, moving like this, and I knew I was on an elliptical. It's pretty intuitive that way. One thing it's not that intuitive with is its altimeter. So it always gives you a goal of how many staircases you want to go up. Mine hasn't been very accurate throughout the entirety of its lifetime, but what can you do? You can also use the watch to take phone calls, say your phone's a little bit far away from you. It's basically like the same quality as if you had your phone on speaker. Pretty much the same thing. I've never really received too many complaints, maybe just a little echoey, but it works great. So there are a couple of different options. I got the Frontier one. There's also a classic one that's a little bit more fancy, I guess you could say, but I like something a little bit more rugged because I'm going to be working out with it. I do cross-training type stuff, and I also use it a lot when I'm training clients to be able to see what the timing is. That's why I love this watch, and it's always on display. Right now, I see it going from anywhere from $200 to $140. I'm going to link down the 140 one down below if you want to check that out, but I definitely do recommend it, especially if you have a Samsung. It was very intuitive. It has the Tizen operating system. It works really well. If you have an Apple, just go with the Apple Watch. That's cool too. But even if you have other Android phones as well, I think this is one of the top ones. And at its price point right now, I would 100% recommend it. The next Galaxy Watch, so the Galaxy Watch came out a little while ago. The Galaxy Watch 3 should be coming out in a couple of months. I'm definitely going to be buying it, but I really haven't seen any reasons to upgrade to the Galaxy Watch. Yes, they increase little things here and there, but this watch has been so good to me the last 3.5 years, I had no reason to upgrade. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please hit that like button, help out a lot, and please subscribe. Again, would help me out a lot. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. See you guys in the next one.